Did you know that Portlock Bay knits the darkness tighter than most places? Night sinks quick, blind and ragged, bleeding cold through the cedar groves that bow right to the water. Summer here bites like November. The only warmth comes from salmon smoking over low fires, a scent now lost to rust. No empire could claim Portlock for long. Spanish, British, Russian, American, all drawn by the promise. Forests thick with old growth, streams gold-flecked, salmon surging thick as silver pennies. And every one of them left at night, doors swinging, fires guttered out, never in one piece. The first were Spanish. Martinez's men raised a fort, logged their presence, and vanished. Only a charred log and one scrap of writing remained. Something taller than the pines walks the ridge after dark. It watches the fires until the fires go out. 50 years later, British men stamped Portlock into the ledgers. Timber whined, Bible verses echoed from fog-wrapped steeples. But one by one, and then by the dozen, men vanished. The fog was too thick for search parties, and above it, the bell tolled on its own. Rope cut as clean as a knife through butter. "We are not alone on this shore," the last ledger read. "Whatever lives above the tree line is older than trade and hungrier than profit." Brief as a spring storm were the Russians in 1867. The supply ship found the bay empty, except for the Orthodox priest, nailed upside down, mouth sewn with altar gold, eyes gone. The altar bore the words, "Nantinaq owns the land." The Americans followed. Port Chatham bustled, sawmills belched noise and steam until men again went missing. Prospector Camluck's skull crushed flat, his partner babbling, something 9 feet tall, carrying a grown man as one would kindling. Later, a logging camp of 20 men vanished midday, coffee boiled, boots lined up in patient formation. The only tracks were monstrous footprints climbing a sheer cliff, then gone at solid stone. By 1950, Port Chatham emptied. No orders given, no reasons spoken. Dishes left on tables, doors banging in the wind. A census taker entered clean-shaven and brown-haired, left ghostly white and wide-eyed, silent for years. Until he spoke, dying in a distant town. "It lets you leave so the next ones will come. The land already has an owner." Now Portlock Bay sleeps. Cannery gears rot, cabins crumble beneath salmonberry brambles. Wind sighs past faded window panes, carrying the hush of stories that vanished with men. On the ridge, something waits. The Dena'ina never drew maps nor built forts, but their warning echoes down each empty decade. Nantinaq, the one who takes people away, stores them deep, somewhere the sun cannot reach. It watches every arrival and every retreat, patient as the mountains, older than timber or trade or nation. It is still taking. It is still storing. And it is still waiting for the next ones who believe the land is empty. Don't forget to like, share, follow. See you tomorrow.